It's just getting harder and harder to be a Kanye fan, but in my opinion, I think this meltdown is actually Kendrick's fault. I mean, he even admitted that Kendrick killed his nemesis, and I'll be honest, I'd be pretty pissed off too. Damn, I actually called it. Hey, it's me, Just Jerry, the one YouTuber who can honestly say he loves everybody. But speaking of loving everybody, Kanye West. Yes, he's crashing out again, and this time, he's pulling a me versus the world card by beefing with almost every single collaborator of his. Now, this isn't Kanye's first time crashing out, let alone in 2025. Go check this video for his first crash out session of this year. But if you don't want to support me by going back to watch my older videos, I guess I'll just give a quick summary on what happened last time. In February, he brought his wife, or ex-wife, to the Grammys and made her get naked. He went on Twitter and started posting corn, rants, Kendrick's halftime performance, free Diddy tweets. By the way, this is not the last time we'll bring up Diddy. Overall, he just became an attention whore just because Kendrick did what Kanye couldn't, and that's kill Drake. But again, this was all the way back in February. But now that it's only been a month, Kanye's back and he's ready to swing at everybody. Now, this isn't in order, I'm just going off the top of my head. But the first stray I remember hearing about was Tyler, the Creator. Obviously, if you've listened to Tyler's music, you know he loves Ye. They've made songs together, helped produce tracks for each other. It seems like a very genuine relationship. But Kanye hops on Twitter and says the following.
This nigga has never made a memorable song HES, like if an artist checked every box other than having any good verses. Our songs and his last album ripped off my whole language.
I'm not playing defense for every artist he crashes out on, but this is just wrong. I guess if you want to be subjective, then yes, this could be true, but I know at least 3 Tyler songs that even non-Tyler fans know about, so Kanye saying that he has no memorable songs is incorrect. Saying he doesn't have any good albums, like you're not on 2 of them, and one of the 2 albums won a Grammy, so again, he's just wrong. I believe he shot at Tyler first, only because North said that's her favorite artist, but I'll speak more on North later towards the end. But to move on to the next victim, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, if you know anything about Kanye, not in a disrespectful way, but there's no Kanye without Jay-Z. I'm not the History Channel, but just know they've been locked in since like the 2000s, making multiple hits together, and they're both the highest rap Grammy winners, so they've always been in the same conversations when it comes to being a successful rapper. But Kanye fell out with the couple a while back, so to get on good terms, Ye decides to respectfully comment on their kids.
Wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids there? No, like literally. And this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having rid children is a choice.
He did end up taking those tweets down, and I don't really want to expand on it more just because there's kids involved and I just don't. Now, Kanye would go on a kill streak, but I gotta throw in a little context. Playboi Carti dropped his highly anticipated album, I Am Music, and obviously he had his features, you know, with Future, Travis, Kendrick, but Kanye heard the album at the same time we did, and instead of keeping his opinions, he instead crashes out on Travis, Future, Kendrick, and Playboi Carti, but that's more of an in-depth dive. With Travis, I don't know why he caught a stray. Kanye is one of his biggest inspirations. He's always showed love, and he's even had his back during that whole divorce. But Travis not showing undying loyalty by prioritizing his brand and, I don't know, actually not having a deep hatred for Jewish people made Kanye finally crash out on him. Future stray wasn't too crazy. He just said he was washed. He said something about Metro, something about the Like That remix. I don't know, wasn't important. But those 3 got the least number of strays compared to Kendrick. I'm not a broken record, so I'll move on to these current events. But he started off his Kendrick rant by saying,
I hated Not Like Us. Kendrick, please come diss me on behalf of Lucian Grange, please.
He's been insinuating that he dislikes Kendrick's music and can't stand this man, but you live by the sword, die by the sword. Old tweets were revealed to show that not only does Kanye enjoy Kendrick's music, but he even admitted Kendrick is somewhat on the same level, if not a level above.
Well, one thing is like with Kendrick, I was like, man, why you killed my nemesis? Where's the movies if it ain't no Drake? Yeah. For me, it's like, or at least took him down for a little bit. You know, in superhero films, like maybe it's like one of the characters, Wolverine or something, just goes away for a couple films and stuff. I'm like, damn, man, it's like, it was really challenging for me to make Father Stretch My Hands and different things and make it work. You know, like top 5 song ever created in life. You know, I'm like, you know, redoing the drums, bringing Metro on. And,
so Kendrick killed Drake. He's dead.
Yeah, for now.
Now, Kanye didn't enjoy hearing Kendrick on the album, saying he didn't want to hear him or it was just unnecessary. Ye isn't the first person who's had this take, so it's not unpopular. But Playboy Cardi, Jordan Terrell Carter, the man who made Shoota, came on Twitter and said the words, "Ye, shut the fuck up." This made Kanye livid, so he goes back on Twitter and says,
I held my tongue about not being on Cardi album. Him going to my ex to ask my daughter to be on a song 2 days later was too far. Nobody finna play with me. I decided North won't be doing any songs with Cardi. How it look for me to get left off the album. And then he asked him to have vocals from my daughter. I don't give a fuck about none of this industry shit and how it's a schemes line in the first place. And I don't give a fuck what no comments. The man has the first and final say over his kids.
Now, for some context, Cardi did ask Kim K if North could send some vocals for I Am Music. Now, I don't know their relationship, but from the outside looking in, it doesn't seem disrespectful. Kim is the primary guardian, so it would make sense to ask her. But Ye was left off the album, so if he can't be on it, neither can North. So instead of being a rational 47-year-old man, he asked Iggy Azalea if he can do a collab with Onyx, one of Cardi's kids, by saying,
Hey Iggy Azalea, I need to get Onyx vocals on my song. That's my nephew. Oh, and I am a rap about one of your businesses. The fuck?
Then goes on to tweet,
Hey North, your dad gave Emmy my biggest song and CO sign, and I left him off of my album because of his tweets. Oh, but North, you my niece, I gotta use your vocals.
Now Iggy would enter the conversation by saying,
Yay, I understand the point you want to make. I say this with kindness, and as a mother, please leave my child out of this. At the end of the day, Jordan has other children, less famous, does it matter? But it seems only my son gets harassed in perpetuity about or on behalf of a man he has no relationship with. Does he read it? No, he's a child. But it creates a digital legacy, and an odd, shitty situation for him to one day discover and endure in perpetuity from strangers online. Can I please have some peace? Can my son have some peace?
And she has every right to feel that way. He does have other kids, and as a mother, you're never not going to protect your kid. So good job, Iggy, for being a parent. The only parent. Damn. But speaking of parents, Kim K has probably the easiest case for full custody over their kids. There were rumors of Kanye bringing North around Andrew Tate, and if I'm not mistaken, Kanye has made a song with Diddy featuring North. Now, if I have to explain why that's crazy, then you need to reevaluate your morals. But overall, this is just redundant at this point. Kanye's doing this whole, I hate everybody. Please notice me hating on everybody. Like, man, it's so boring. Yeah, you're appeasing the incels on Twitter by saying the R word, the F slur, dissing Jews and artists. Like, man, like Kanye, at this point, just get over it. I don't got much to say, but what do you think about everything that's going on? Do you believe Kanye's in the right or wrong? Is he tweaking for not being on Cardi's album? How did you like I Am Music? What's her social security number? Let me know in the comments. Or not. You got free will. And in conclusion, can I rant really quick? Now, spoiler warning for Invincible, so if you haven't watched, please get out. But Rudy taking Rex's name is crazy. Like, how aren't people talking about this? He really took this whole man's life. He took his crush, he took his name, he took his DNA, but Powerplex wants Invincible to be accountable. Like, you're talking to the wrong guy. That's insane. Alright, bye.